Hey guys, so welcome to my channel, Storytime with the Queen. Normally I get on here and I share a story about something I've been through, but today I'm kind of in a different mindset. May include a little bit of a story, but really the thing that has really been heavy on my heart right now is everything going on with the case for Shanquella Robinson. I'm sure you've heard of her. If not, you live under a rock. But Shanquella Robinson, she went on a trip with some friends to Cabo, Mexico, and she did not come back alive. And initially, you know, her friends, well, can't even call these people friends. They really are frenemies because what was done to her, friends do not do. And that's part of the reason why it's so touching to me, because on my channel, one of the first stories that I shared was about an incident when I went to Atlanta to visit someone who was a very close friend to me. This person was someone who had been around my family, my parents, my son. They've met other friends of mine. Like they were someone that I truly trusted with my life. And when I went to visit them in Atlanta, they totally switched on me and I never saw it coming. And I don't know if that's the same situation that Shanquella was in and she never saw it coming, but whatever it was, it came. And for her, it came in a bad way. Literally, like I said, they lied and said she had an alcohol poisoning. And then the coroner report came back and said that it was not alcohol poisoning. Her neck had been broken and her spine had been cracked. And recently, which has been all over media, is that a video was released showing that some of the people in the room with her recorded what was happening, and she was attacked by another woman in the room while she was undressed. She was not fully clothed, and this person attacked her. And all we know is this was someone that she considered to be a friend. And let me tell you, friends don't do that. And I'm so disgusted and I'm so hurt by the situation, because literally she traveled with these people. Obviously she had some trust. She thought they were friends, and friends do not do this. And for them to stand there, you got the person who attacked her, the animal that attacked her physically, and then you have the person in the room with the camera recording, and then you have the other people behind the camera saying, hey, fight back. Like, this girl did not have a friend at all in this room with her. For them to, I'm so baffled. I'm so hurt by it. And I just do not even have words for it, besides I'm just heartbroken, and I can only imagine what her family is feeling right now. And so I don't know. We have to do more than just send thoughts and prayers in this situation. This is something where we need to put our foot on the necks of the U.S. government to put pressure on Mexico, because Mexico has not pressed charges yet. But what I will tell you is, even if in Mexico, because I know at the time they didn't have that video. This video is new information for all of us. So Mexico really needs to look back at this video that was recently released, because at the very minimum, she was physically assaulted. So there should be charges against that girl who attacked her. That was physical assault. And whether or not they can prove that assault had something to do with her becoming unalive, which I do believe, as everyone else, that is what happened. You got some charges now, because they went off of their word of, oh, it's alcohol poisoning. But now this video proves a totally different story. You were brutal to her. No one helped her. And the people, not only the person on the video attacking her, but the people who stood by and watched and did not intervene, there need to be charges for y'all also. It's just utterly disgusting. And like I said, it touches home, because sometimes you have people in your circle. If you've never encountered a fake friend, a frenemy, just keep living, baby. Keep living, because they be out there. And sometimes you have little signs and red flags of people who are not really on your team, on your side, or really not your friend. And then sometimes you just don't see it. And that was the case for me with my friend that was in Atlanta. We had been friends for many years. She had lived in Texas out here. She was someone who had been in my home, she had been to my parents' home. Like, she was someone that I considered to not just be a friend, but a sister. So when I went to visit her and I was given an unknown drug substance, and told all kinds of lies about what it was, and even how she treated me after the fact. She was down there with another friend of hers that I met while I was there, and that friend took better care of me than the person who was actually my friend. And I had to come back and reevaluate a lot of things. And I'm glad I made it back, because everybody doesn't when you have that type of betrayal. But that person is no longer a friend to me. And this type of situation just really reiterates that I made the right decision. And I look back over it and I'm like, how did I miss that this person had some type of envy or jealousy or disregard for who I was? I thought you were my friend. I am praying for Shanquella and her family. But at the same time, like I said, we have to do more than just pray. We have to do more than just give thoughts. And so in my description field, I have put a link to a petition that I found on change.org. And I didn't start it, but I found it. It was started by someone else. And what they're doing is they're trying to get enough signatures to, send to the U.S. government so that they get in behind this case, so that they can put pressure on Mexico and whatever can be done. I don't want her name to be forgotten. We must say her name. We must remember her. We must share her story. I ask that you would share that petition. On the outside looking in, don't know what all can be done. I've heard that the people that were with her are on the run, or the girl that attacked her is on the run. Baby, karma gonna catch you. You're gonna get caught. So, you can run for right now, but it's coming back to get you what you did. But just share it. Be mindful. Listen to your gut. Like I said, if you've never experienced a fake friend in your life, just keep living. And it's not that I wish that on anybody, because I don't, but we just have to be more aware. And the last thing I'll share is recently I've started hiking out in wooded nature areas with some friends, and then also with some new people that I don't really know that well, but they enjoy hiking. And so we go out in groups. And my son, who was 17 years old, he reached out to me and he was like, Mom, I want you to download this tracker. Like, I always have my location on and everything. And I was like, well, why? He wanted me to put it on because he was like, with you being out in the woods and you just never know with people, I would just feel more comfortable if you had this tracker on your phone. And he was like, send me the address to the place that you go to, all the information, the details of who you're with. This is what my son asked of me before this story came out, where it was noticeable. And now I look back on that and I'm like, okay, my son has got some awareness there of trusting people and not being too trusting and all that. And so I did. I have the tracker on me. He has the exact address. He knows where I enter. He knows what time I go in and what time I'm expected to come out, and when there should be a problem if I'm not back by this time. And I'm thankful for that. From hearing from what, Shanquella's mother said, she had just talked to her baby on the phone. And then that was the last conversation. In my mind, I'm thinking, sometimes you have disagreements with friends. I have friends, we've had disagreements, but we've never gone to blows. What is it that she could have done that was so bad, so harsh, that you had to attack her that way? Because honestly, I can't think of anything. I'd rather you stand in the street and call me all kinds of bees and hoes and everything else. But why you got to get to the point of putting your hands on her? This is a 25-year-old woman, so I'm sure the people she was with were around the same age bracket. Why is it you couldn't talk it out? Why you just went in and attacked her, and she didn't even fight you back? That says how little character and integrity that person had to attack her. And for everybody to stand around, y'all are just as disgusting. But I'm not going to go on about it. There's so much information that you can get on the story if you haven't gotten it. But I will just please, I implore and I ask that you will please click that petition link in my description field and please sign that petition so that they can get the numbers that are needed to move forward and keep this story alive. Share it on your social media. Don't let her be forgotten. Don't let the U.S. government sweep this under the rug. We need the same energy that was given to Gabby when she was missing and when she had the issue going on with her. So there needs to be some interference. Like I said, I believe the Mexican government, the police, they went by what those frenemies told them, which, you know, didn't involve that video. And so now that that video is accessible and it's out, and I'm pretty sure it's been sent to them, there's no reason why charges should not be brought out. So I don't know who sent the video, whoever released it. Somebody probably sent it to somebody and it got released. Thankful for it, because I saw some people online saying you need to stop sharing that video. It's disrespectful to the family. But let's look at it this way. It's that video that was able to expose the false narrative that those other people painted about what happened. It's that video. And her family has also started a page on Instagram, and they're sharing that video also. So that video, as hard and as brutal as it is to watch, because it's hard to watch, that video is what exposed those fake friends, is that video. Because other than that, all they had to go by was what the family had to go by was what they were told. And then for the coroner report to come back and be like, oh, no, this is not alcohol poisoning. You don't just walk around and just break your neck easily. This girl was covered in bruises, had a broken neck and a cracked spine. Yet we see her get body slammed on a video. And it was a short video, but I believe that there's more. That was just all that we saw. But old girl stepped back, took a breath, and was like, come on. She wasn't done. She continued on. And each person that was in that room, you deserve what's coming to you. And it is coming. Karma is coming. So, like I said, pray, but not just pray, but take action. And this is one way we can take action until we know what else we can do. I thank you, for coming to my channel again. This time, like I said, it's a little bit different, but I really had to get that off of my heart. It really has touched me, and it's touched a lot of other people also. So I will see you guys next time on Storytime with the Queen. Bye.